Hi there, we're going to do a quick abdominal workout to strengthen the muscles in your core. We're going to begin by laying down on our back. Let's draw our knees in towards our chest. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. And again, a nice deep breath in and out. Let's bring our arms down by our side, our knees up to a 90-degree angle, and just take a nice deep breath in and out. Engage the muscles of your abdominals by scooping them in and lifting them up. You're going to hinge from the hip and try to reach your toe down into an imaginary pool of water, one leg at a time, lowering and lifting down to the mat. Let's do a few more of these just to get our abdominals warmed up. Nice. If you want to make this a little bit bigger, you can switch your legs past each other. Goal is to keep your back flat and keep those legs moving. Let's do a few more of these. Nice. Pull your knees in and let's rest. All right, bring your knees back up to a tabletop position. Another variation would be to bring both thighs away from you, dipping your feet down into an imaginary pool of water without arching the back. The goal is to keep the back flat anytime the legs are up in the air like this. Let's do 4 more like this, working those low abdominals. Try to keep the upper body nice and relaxed, collarbones wide. 2 more. Nice job. Hug your knees in and rest. Let's place our feet on the floor, bring our arms down by our side. Inhale, lengthen your head away from your spine. Draw your chin towards your chest and curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades, being careful not to lift your seat. And then lengthen the spine as you roll it back down. And again, inhale, draw your chin towards your chest, curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades, and reach the arms long. And roll it back down. Nice. This time, let's bring our knees up to a tabletop position. And again, curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades, reaching the arms in line with the hips. And this time we're going to inhale and pump. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Always an option to put your head all the way down and keep pumping those arms and drawing the belly in and up. Or you can always extend your legs up to the ceiling with your head up or your head down. You can also lengthen your legs out on the diagonal. The goal is to keep your back flat and keep pumping those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a few more like this, and exhale. Last 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug those knees in. Let's place our feet on the floor and reach your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, draw your chin to your chest and try to use those abdominals to come up to a seated position. That can be hard. If you need the assistance, you can place your hands on the backs of your hamstrings and roll your spine down. If it's easy, you can try to do it without your arms at all. If you want more of a challenge, you can extend your legs and stretch over your legs, getting a nice, delicious stretch, tucking your tailbone under, sliding your shoulders down into your back pockets, and rolling all the way down. Inhale. Chin to your chest, and exhale. Lift up and over your legs. Try not to move your legs. Try to roll your upper body up and over your legs, and then roll back down away from your legs. Up and over your legs, keeping the spine round the entire time. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Come up to a seated position. You lift up your seat, bring it towards your feet. Bring your hands behind your hamstrings, and let's lift up your feet in balance. Heels together, toes apart if you can, and just try to find a balancing pose here using your abdominals. If this is challenging, you can stay here. If not, you can try to add on. Chin towards your chest. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, roll back, and then roll up. Rolling like a ball. Roll back and roll up. Roll back and roll up. This time, you can try to take your hands and rest them on the tops of your feet. Again, roll back and roll up, avoiding rolling onto the head and the neck. Roll back and roll up. Initiate the movement from your core. Roll back and roll up. And if you want it really challenging, take one hand and reach it around both ankles, and then the other hand and meet it at your wrist. And again, roll back and roll up. This one's a little harder. Roll back and roll up. 1 more. Roll back and roll up. Nice work. Let's place our feet on the mat, lift up your seat, maybe move it back a little bit, hands on your hamstrings, and roll all the way down. Are you ready for the ab series? Pull your knees in towards your chest. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Right hand goes on the outside of your right ankle. Left hand comes on the top of your right knee. Curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades. If it's too much to keep your head up, you can always put it down. Switch your legs. Switch your legs. Scoop and draw the belly in and up as you switch your legs. Actively pulling one knee in, stretching the other one out. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug both knees in. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, curl into a tight, tight ball. Inhale, arms and legs up in the air. Circle the arms around past your legs. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, belly pulls in and up. No back, no arching the back. If you want to put your head down, it looks like this. Inhale, up, circle, exhale. And again, you can always make it bigger. So there's options for everyone, just no arching of the back. 2 more. Inhale, stretch away, exhale. Stretch away, exhale. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Single leg stretch. Scissors, rather. Extend both legs up. Reach as high as you can on your right ankle and lower your left leg down. Pulse, pulse the top leg. Scissor them past each other. Pulse, pulse, scissor. You can do this with straight legs, or you can always do it with bent legs. So totally up to you. You can also do this with your head down or with your head up. Just try to reach up as high as you can on your leg. Try to get up to your ankle. You get some great flexibility work with this as well. 4 more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hug your knees in. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Hands go behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Extend your legs up to the ceiling, heels together, toes apart. Curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades for lower and lift. Lower your legs down for a count of 3 and lift them up. 2, 3. Lower down, lift them up. Again, if it's too intense, you can lower your head down onto the mat. You can also soften the knees, right? You can have your legs in a nice diamond shape. The goal is to work the abs. So if your hip flexors are on fire, or it's too much to keep your head up, modify as you need to modify. Keep doing them every day and you'll get stronger over time. Last 2, make them good. Lower and lift. Last 1, lower and lift. Pull your knees to a tabletop position, crisscross. You're gonna cross your right armpit, not your elbow, to your opposite knee. Stay lifted and twist. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. As an option, you can extend the opposite leg. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. Twist your spine. Try to keep your hips nice and level. Try not to rock and roll all over the place. Let's do 6 fast. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Nice job. Maybe make small little circles and then reverse. Bring your arms to a T position. Let your legs fall over to the right. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Bring your knees back into the center. Let your legs fall over to the left. Maybe look over the right. Bring your knees back into the center. And rock and roll up to a seated position. You did it. You're awesome. Well done. I'll see you again.